Hello, hello, fellow human being. Farming chests right now. Huh? Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. That's nice. I'm doing good, Fletcher. How about you? I'm just farming all the jades from chests. Not really doing much else. Chest hunting. Yup. Oh my god, Fletcher. Sounds like a pain in the ass. It's relatable though. What's up, man? What's up? Hello? Hello, Vix. Hello, person. Hey, Gabby. Hello, Ward. Currently farming chests. Nothing much. There isn't exactly anything else for me to do. So, I might as well farm as much as I can. Did it really not mark anything? Oh, I already got all the chests here. Oh, that makes more sense. Let me go to Penacony. Okay, I need a lot in this one. Did you do all the levels of DU? No, I haven't. that's not here. Sup, Gabby? Hope you have a great day, brother. Thank you, Ahmed. I'm doing good. I'm here to backseat your polling plan on your account. Hey, it's nice to have someone here that's backseating me. Do I have to get up there? Just got my Herta signature. Nice, Brian. Huh. Pentagon is too complicated. You guys are funny. It was a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, in the end, they probably won because I'm probably gonna pull Tribby now over the E2. I'm not completely sure on that though. I'll keep watching the versions because the problem is that if I get an E2 Herta, that when casters comes around, I'm gonna put Remembrance MC on the other team with casters, and so my Herta is gonna get weaker if I don't pull for Tribby to be on her team. And then there's as well the fact that Tribby's a team buffer, likely implying that a Noxa will be a sub DPS who can actually do decent damage. So Tribby's value would go higher in a Herta team when there's a secondary edition that can also do damage. So I was thinking about it with chat yesterday, and I was like, maybe I should just go for Tribby. I don't really care about her that much, but it is what it is.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Yeah, Herta helps a lot. The only thing that's a bit annoying is that you can only do 3 at a time. So it only shows you 3 chests at a time. But outside of that, it's nice. Is there really no way to get through this? Does Tribby buff more than Ruan May? Technically no, but technically yes. So I'm pretty sure the main reason why you'd usually run Tribby over Ruan May is because of the ult. So normally only 24% res pen, right? Like not a single other buff wouldn't exactly be much better. But it's the fact that her ult puts 30% damage vulnerability on enemies that makes her better than Ruan May, I believe. And on top of that, she can also do like some damage herself. So she also has value in like overall comp damage as well compared to Ruan May. E2 Herta won't really need her, that's my guess. Oh no, E2 Herta 100% won't need like an optimal team to perform. It's just that I'd much rather be able to get Tribby currently and not nerf my Herta by replacing RMC with Robin. And even further than that, Tribby will not only benefit the Herta, but also Anoxa when he releases for the Herta's team. Because Anoxa is going to be a sub DPS. The only reason why Remembrance MC is still like the best kind of support choice for Herta currently is because there isn't another DPS on her team. So Tribby's team buffs don't really matter when there's only one person on your team doing damage. That's the issue. But when Anoxa releases, and if he does a good amount of damage, then it's a different story, right? Because then you have two people that you want to buff to be able to do damage. I don't think Tribby's a must pull. You are saying for Herta, so I guess yeah. She'll probably end up being a must pull for Herta, basically. Because another thing is, Robin is not skill point friendly on the Herta's team. Like, she is spamming her skill like 2 times. Trying to get her ult up. Oh no, I agree, Bullets. But I think what's gonna happen is for DPSs who can't take full advantage of attack buffs, like we're seeing with every upcoming 3.x DPS, I think if you run a sub DPS, that being Anoxa, I think Anoxa will be a general sub DPS for multiple DPSs, but I do think his best in slot will be with the Herta. I think Tribby's value lies alongside Anoxa, right? Like you run a main crit DPS and then you run sub Anoxa, and if Anoxa's damage numbers are good enough, his best in slot support will probably be Tribby. It's probably going to be something like that. Should I pull for Robin if I don't have her? No. I would not pull for Robin currently. It'd be better if you pulled Tribby, actually. Tribby is a lot more important. Like, I'm pretty sure the HP scalers also use Tribby, like, as their second best in slot. Well, actually, third. Sorry. I think they do like Remembrance MC and Sunday more. Anoxa needs to be SP positive, not even. He just needs to be SP neutral. Because Ling Sha you can make SP positive by just not skilling until Fuyuan gets outside of the action bar. And if you run Tribby, Tribby is also skill point positive, meaning the only person that's actually using skill points, if Anoxa ends up being skill point neutral, is the Herta. So it should be fine if he's SP neutral. Yeah, but 2 skill point positive teammates should be fine to make up for it, Draco. Like, even currently with the team I'm using right now, it's like this team, it like Herta is scaling every single turn. And even my Remembrance MC is getting some skills in at times. Like my Link Shaw as well. Like I know I have the Lycone, but I'm saying like if you get a sub DPS who isn't small Herta, who doesn't consume a skill point every single time she takes a turn, it won't be an issue for non Lycone havers anymore. And Gabby, you struggling? Yeah, I suck at these puzzles. Well, I do have a bunch of chests not taken here though. There
This is pure genius
we
in
go.
action.
How's the path to E2 going? I've decided that I think I'm gonna go for Tribby instead because I don't want to nerf my Herta by putting Robin on her. It's not even like I know if you optimize Robin and you play her well, that you can actually take better advantage of her. But I think Tribby will have more value with a Noxa than with Herta. I think a Noxa and Tribby is gonna be more of like a close duo than like Tribby and Herta. I think that's why Tribby is like releasing that way. It's gonna be another Robin situation where it took like a few patches for the best in slot comp to actually take full advantage of them. This also makes me think that Phanon might be someone who might want an Noxa, possibly.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Huh? You're gonna have to win the 50-50? Oh yeah, if I lose the 50-50, I'm skipping Tribby. I don't give a shit. Like, if I lose that 50-50, I'm skipping Tribby. I'm not going that hard for Tribby. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna cope with Robin if I lose the 50-50. It is what it is. Like, Robin should be good enough anyways. And if Anoxa truly does end up being skill point neutral, then using Robin would be less of an issue. Thanks for letting me know in chat, by the way. Almost have enough for 2 more pulls. Pulling 3 patches in a row? Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. Because I like Sunday and Casters are at the top of my priority board. So I'm gonna try and get Tribby. I'm gonna then try and get Casters and Sunday. And then I have to try and get Hyacine in 3.3 as well. So it's just pull out. Like, I know this is like the greater stupid thing that Mr. Pokey was talking about, but it's just not a fun time. I'm hoping that they give us a good amount of pulls for the anniversary. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't seen, on the Honkai Star Rail Reddit, there's a leak for the map of Amphorius. I think for the 3.1 map. Yeah, Brian, I think that will be a Noxa. I was genuinely considering Jade because I've seen a lot of good videos with Jade and the Herta where, like in APOC, they only use 7 action value because they instantly use Deck Collector and they're able to instantly break the TVs with that speed boost, saving a shit ton of action value. And on top of that, she's also skill point neutral and her follow ups help Herta. So I was like, do I fall for the propaganda? But I think a Noxa will probably be better. I think a Noxa will be more of a best in slot. No, I already know I'm not gonna get Jade. Yeah, 100%. But I'm just saying, like, there are a lot of videos going around of Jade like doing really well with the Herta. Are 3.1 reruns leaked yet? No. There are rumored reruns, but their credibility is like not the best. Nice person.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Oh, it's lordly trash cans. That makes sense. I was like, why the fuck am I not like? Why is it not showing up? Yeah, Ho could be a rerun. I don't think Ho-Ho's worth it though.
This is pure genius in action.
Because of Hyacine in 3.3. The only reason I recommended Link Shaw is because she's 3.0 and she has insane value in Pure Fiction and APOC. But Whoa is like she doesn't exactly have much value in Pure Fiction and APOC. And she's releasing later closer to Hyacine. So it's a meh. I think if you have her though, Woho's value has been really good lately. Like I'm not gonna pretend it hasn't. I don't know if Hyacine can power creep Woho while being best in slot for Maida and casters. Why? All they have to do is give her better energy buffs compared to Woho. And a lot of people would use her over Woho. Nobody really gives a shit about Woho's attack buff. And especially if they're skill point neutral or skill point positive compared to Woho, then it wouldn't even be close. I was gonna gamble and pray that Hyacine was going to be best in slot for casters, but fuck it. I do have pulls to pull easier S1 casters, so maybe Hyacine after. Yeah, I think Link Shaw and what's it called, Hyacine, are probably going to be the best aging sustains in the game. How the fuck do I get up there? Okay. Sunday, RMC, and Castris, of course, was sustained, but the only sustain I have is a veteran. New players since Slingshot Banner 2.6, one I guess, maybe 2.5. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that that's gonna be her best in slot team, Heron. You mean other than Luocha? I mean, Huohuo is better than Luocha when you're not running into skill point issues. And I mainly mentioned Ling Sha because of her value in all three modes and not just MOC. Because if we include Pure Fiction and APOC, Ling Sha completely, like it's not even like a close battle with any of the other sustains. But if we're only thinking about MOC, then sure, Luocha would be better than, I think, Ling Sha. Saw your poll video and I have a similar plan. I'm saving for easier S1 casters and a Sunday eat along with this light code. Nice. That is like the best case scenario. That's originally what I was gonna go for when my plan was just casters and Phanon. It was gonna be E1 S1 Sunday and Castris. I think I'll just use the battle pass light cone on Castris if I don't get lucky. I'm fine with that. I don't really care about my Castris not being like the strongest DPS at E0 S0. But so long as I'm able to get her best in slot supports, it should be completely fine. I mostly want her because of the animations anyways. I'm going to pull Tribune Sunday. Good luck. The thing is, if I lose my 50-50 on Tribi, I am then guaranteed for Sunday and can't lose on my Sunday. Which is actually, like, nice. Because I think then, if I just have average luck and I lose a 50-50 and win one, I should be able to get Sunday and his Lycone plus casters. I'm prioritizing Sunday's Lycone over anything else. Like, or any other Lycone, I should say. Nice, Apollo. Sunday Lycone over is E1? Yeah, pretty easily. Pretty easily. Sunday's Lycone makes him a lot more universal, especially with more skill point hungry comps. I don't really care about his E1's 40% defense shred, because that's not going to apply to every future DPS. Obviously, it's good. If I could, I'd get the E1, but the Lycone is 100% better. I don't agree about definitely getting Robin. Like, I get so much shit for this recently, but like I cannot say, like, definitely get Robin sounds exactly the same as definitely get Sparkle, just for every future DPS to want to use Robin. That's literally what's about to happen with Robin and Tribi, where people are like, oh my god, pull Robin, even though every single upcoming DPS would rather have Tribi or Sunday. And then people are like, oh my god, like, I was lied to. I was told she was meta. It's like, Yeah, she was meta, but it's for older DPSs, not the newer ones. Move the mirror up. I get distracted. Chill on me. I get distracted. The problem is, person, that I don't think we're gonna have attack scalers for a while. Like, so many, like, I know attack, like, people think, oh, attack. Basically, everyone uses attack. But, like, we're going into a meta where almost every upcoming character, even if they can use attack, would actually rather, like, a different support than Robin. I think that's good enough. There will the leakers have been saying there will be a dog character in 3.3. So, we'll see how decent or good they are or whatever.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
They need to add characters to the standard banner. Yeah. I think at this point, this far in the game, they could add all the 1.x characters in here. It wouldn't really be much of an issue. I think putting all the 1.x characters in here actually, like, makes sense. The only one you could maybe hold back is Ruan Mei because of her value in a break team, but that's it. I said dot characters, not dark characters. And my Herta's good, Exio. All good, all good. Does Boot Hill need his Lycone if I have Mo's Hunt Lycone? Um, Boot Hill is like one of the least Lycone reliant DPSs in the entirety of the game, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you want to make your Boot Hill more future proof, I'd probably recommend it. Because, like, all the AoEs, or all the end game is becoming AoE focused. It's getting harder and harder to use Boot Hill.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Yeah, I'm scavenging for chests right now. I could get 40 jades from the clock thing. Wait, why did... How do I get up there? Yeah, Exio. Using Huo is like always gonna be incredibly SP negative. I mean, probably GX. But the thing is, I think Herta will last a long time. Because these emanators always get like best in slot support. You know what I'm saying? Is there a way to use this to go up and not down? Like, I'd give up. There's only been one emanator though, yeah, but we already have leaks that she's gonna get 2 best in slots, so like, it's not really like even a question. Like, she's gonna get best in slot teammate support. Are we dead-us right now, bro? Alright, that's better. I mean, GX, we literally have like in-game leaks of Tribby. Like, you can't even like say that. Like, we fully have in-game leaks of Tribby, and Anoxa was changed to Erudition. Like, his path isn't gonna change when we're this close. Like, Tribby is just very obviously made for the Herta. Boom. Herta is fine in single target, so long as you get max stacks. Like, my E1 S1 Herta, I think on single target with max stacks and like Remembrance MC's mem support, I hit like 800k, 800 and 900k. Without the E1, that would probably be like 5 or 600k. But you also have Tribby doing damage, and then you have a Noxa who's probably gonna be the sub DPS on the team. So currently, Herta's the only one who can do damage on her team, unless you have Jade. But later down the line, when Anoxa and Tribby both release, the overall team comp damage is going to increase significantly. When the environment won't be favorable to Herta, what then? I mean, I'm talking a worst case scenario. Like, my Herta. My Herta on this Farog side. Like, this Farog side. 2 elites and a boss. There isn't even 3 targets. There isn't even 5. Off element. 2 cycle with a sustain. This is without best in slot teammates in the game yet. 2 cycle with a sustain. If you have her E2, this is 0 cyclable. Like, this is pretty much her worst case scenario. And the leakers have already said that there's probably going to be Ice Week enemies in the end game for like 5 months. Probably. Like 4 or 5 months. Yeah, there's also someone in chat was telling me that Herta would be complete shit against Cocolia because of the ice res. But I already got recommended a video of like an E0S1 Herta. Like they got like a 3700 score on Cocolia. And that is literally like a worst case scenario. Like that is worst case scenario. Max ice resistance against like 2 enemies. It doesn't get any worse than that. Yeah, if your Herta's doing 80k single target, there's something severely wrong, like going on wrong. Like 80k single target, like you'd have to have like 0 stacks on an enemy for that to happen. I mean, if you want to, Dart, I think waiting for like My Day and Castris will probably be more beneficial, and as well trying to get Sunday. But if you want to get the Herta, go for it. But her best in slot teammates are going to release patch after patch, so you should probably make sure that you can actually afford to get her best in slot teammates. They probably haven't finished traces? Yeah, probably. Because 80k on a single target is like gross. Gross. Like, yeah, that is so bad. I wish this weekly XP limit wasn't a thing. No, I know Draco. But the thing is, I don't think anyone is pulling Herta for APOC. That's the thing. Like, I don't think anyone's pulling Herta for APOC. Like, most people are pulling Herta for Pure Fiction and MOC. So it doesn't even really matter. So long as she can clear APOC at all in the first place, like, I think it's fine. Because her value in the other 2 modes is already incredibly high. I'm gonna be honest, Truckcoon. I heard from someone in my chat that in 3.1 we will get a new light cone that will help with speed. So that should help with like Remembrance MC. I'm assuming what that Lycone would be for. However, if you're talking about Remembrance DPS alternatives, I'm not gonna lie. I think the only one currently that we're aware of is this Battle Pass Lycone. Like this is probably the only one. Like this is probably also the one I'm gonna use for my casteress if I'm not able to get her Lycone. Because in reality, even if I do get lucky, it'd be better for me to get a Noxa on the second side than a Lycone for casteress. So there's a good chance I end up using this Lycone. I wouldn't say it's her worst case scenario. I mean, it is. Like, I know you're talking about the 50% enhanced skill buff, but it like pretty much is her worst case scenario. It's 2 mobs with 60% ice res. Like, in terms of damage, like, I'm not talking clear time, but in terms of just, like, damage. Like, if you just remove the buff and then you test it, like, not to mention that I'm pretty sure it's enhanced skill and ultimate. So anyways, every single DPS in this game as well gets the exact same fucking buff as Herta does. Yo, what's up, Sarah? Let me farm a little more. Was I already here? I have so many chests to get. Oh shit, yeah, I was not here. Herta's Lycone is so good you could pick up copies for other characters. Yeah. Her Lycone is actually like really good for other characters. I've seen Argenti and as well as like small Herta. But mainly Argenti. Argenti, because he's able to like stack up to the second ult. Like he's actually able to go crazy with this Lycone. I've seen a few videos on it. Yeah. Argenti is able to go crazy with that Lycone. What are we ranting about? Not much. We're just kind of talking randomly. Talking about like Herta's future value, what a Noxa could be, what Tribi could be, all that stuff. Just whatever the chat wants. While I just farm chests, trying to milk as many pulls as I can so I can get Tribi. Oh, that's where it is. I agree, Sarah. I actually fully agree. I wasn't gonna even pull for the Herta, but how could I not pull her? Like, I kind of just threw myself a bit into the wildfire. Like, I got it in 3 pity. There was just no way I wasn't going to be able to hold back from pulling for her. Because I don't even have Argenti. I don't think, like, there's anyone on my account who can take full advantage of it. Easily, you just don't pull. I agree. I just got greedy, though, you know? It's like, oh, what if I get lucky, you know? What if I get lucky? Let me do this one temple, and then bam, it actually happens. And it's like, oh, so now I pull the Herta as well. That's basically what happened. I probably shouldn't have done it. It would have been much better to use those pulls on Sunday and his rerun for his light cone than on Herta. Oh fuck, I suck at these. I'll do this one later. Yo, this is cool as shit though. I've never seen a floating chest like that. Damn it. I thought I got something new here. Damn it. Greedy and stupid. I mean, it kind of, you know what? Maybe. Hey, maybe. Maybe. I did get a little greedy. I did get a little stupid. But hey, at least I'm having fun with the Herta for now. People underestimating how important the skill point is on her light cone. I included. I'm not going to lie. I was really underestimating the skill point until I actually experienced like the difference with myself. Like the skill point really helps, especially currently. Do I have enough clock credits? How? How do I not have enough? I need 70 more clock credits.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
There we go. Watch our best in slot erudition support come out and take 2 skill points per skill. Please. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh my god. Please don't say that. I need, if it's actually a Noxa, I need him to be skill point neutral. Don't be like fucking small Herta battery. Don't be like little Serval. Don't take up any more of my skill points, please. I'm begging. Enough with the skill points. Enough. I can't take it anymore. And then we find out Hyacine in like fucking the future. Like if she ends up being abundance. Oh my goodness. More skill points. I can't take it anymore.
Curious, endless. Nothing but a boy.
Sarah, that would... Oh my god. That would piss me off. Oh my god. If they did something like that... and they made him like significantly easier to use with his fucking light cone, I'd lose it. I'd lose it. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to get that light cone. Like, I put it on my favorite drink in the entirety of this planet, which is milk. That Sunday is rerunning on Castor's banner, and I'm just royally fucked if he needs the light cone. Oh my goodness, Sarah. Don't give them any ideas. Don't give them any more ideas. They're gonna end up being in the stream like, oh, well, let's just take that. Should I farm the old quantum set or the new quantum set for Castor's, the new set? Yeah, but you don't want speed on Castor's. Like, the entire point of the set is it gives you a shit ton of crit value for having her on a shitty amount of speed. Like, I think Remembrance MC plus Sunday plus the Relic set is a base of like 62% crit rate for casters in the future. And that isn't including any substats or main stats. And she's probably going to have crit stats as well in her traces. So... oh my goodness. They made the set to sell you Sunday with it? Yeah, exactly. Like, that set, it's just way too obvious, right? You're gonna end up running her slow as fuck, and she's gonna end up wanting action advance. Like, My Day is the exact same situation currently, even if he doesn't use the same set. Because My Day currently wants as much action advance as possible. Like, that's how he's able to consume his HP and get his blood pool accumulation up faster. Imagine skipping the Herta Glay on Sunday for Boot Hill. Bro, Sarah, oh my god. You have no idea. Back in like 2.5 or like 2.6, I was genuinely thinking of going for the break team with Boot Hill and Fugue. And it's like, oh my god. Especially after they made the recent endgame a lot more AoE focused. Like, I am not the most skilled player in the slightest. I wouldn't be able to take full potential of Boot Hill. I'd probably end up, like, fucking slandering his name by just playing with him. Do you think My Day will get buffs? Probably. Yeah, Triss. That's what I'm assuming. You're doing it? Props to you. I don't think I could play Boot Hill optimally at all. I'd have to watch a few videos on it to actually learn. Oh, right. I need to do this. Yeah. I also need the Relic investment, which is another bad part because I haven't really farmed Break Effect at all on my account. Like, Break Effect relics are the least farmed on my entire account. I also need to pull My Day and Phanon. Even yeah. So my original plan was Castris and Phanon. I did almost like completely shill for My Day, but the issue I'm facing currently with My Day is I think he's gonna use the exact same fucking supports as Castris, which is like, you know. So the original plan changed to My Day Castris, but I thought about it more and I was like, these two kind of want the exact same teammates. I can put Woho just fine for my Day though, which is a plus because I have so many sustains on my account. But I ended up just deciding on only Castris so that I can keep it a little more optimal. And also Castris has a dragon, so yeah. Imagine not having 6 win sets. Oh my god, Sarah. I was in the trenches farming Eagle. I farmed it for an entire 4 days and I didn't get a single fucking piece. And I just went straight back to farming for the Herta because I got the Herta unexpectedly. I thought I was going to end up farming Eagle for like all patch, and then I got the Herta and it was like, oh fuck, everything just went to shit. I was like, I want to be one of those sweaty players, man. Those 0 cycles that run like triple Eagle, all have 160 speed. Like they pull off the impossible, but... What is Castris' best team? Most likely Remembrance MC and Sunday. Like, it's not even like it's probably guaranteed, I'm not gonna lie. Remembrance MC and Sunday. Oh, I'm supposed to use Hanu here, right? Yeah. Surely none of those cringe lords use Zero Cycle Silver Wolf. Oh my goodness. The big Silver Wolf. Truly a timeless character. A timeless character Silver Wolf is. Might as well pull for her. This should take me up, right? Oh shit. I thought that'd take me up. If you got her in 1.1, very timeless. To be honest, if it weren't for me having Herta currently, I'd still be using Silver Wolf on my Acheron team. That's what I've been using for the longest. Because I wasn't able to get Jiaoqiu. I skipped Jiaoqiu so I could get Fei Xiao and what's it called? I skipped Jiaoqiu so I could get Fei Xiao and Robin and Ling Sha. And because of it, I fucking suffered with my Acheron. Because her relic invest... Oh my god. My Acheron's relic investment is some of the worst you'd ever see, Sarah. It is absolutely abominable. Fake Acheron fan. There's nothing I can do about it. Hey. I'm a bit of a more lazy player, so, you know, I might skip some days once in a while. What's your crit ratio? So, she's kind of E1, S1. So... 55 to 16, but because of the E1, it's an extra 18% crit rate. But this is still, like, not good, I'm pretty sure. Like, she needs significantly more crit damage here. It's okay, really? I mean, this piece is, you know, this piece is fine, right? This piece is fine. This one as well, it went all into crit rate, but it would have been better if it was just double. This one is questionable, for sure. It's questionable. Wait, does Ratio have a better one? Not really, because Acheron doesn't really suffer from crit rate issues. Yeah, 2 rolls into HP, you know. Lightning damage boost. Quite a beautiful piece right there. And then this rope is crazy. Okay, this rope is crazy. My crit ratio is 8170. Oh, really? I kind of want to learn how to play Acheron better at some point. I should probably learn that. I'm not much of a meta player in terms of like optimizing cycles all that much. Do you use damage orb or attack? On my Acheron, I'm using damage. But my Herta, I'm using Sigonia right now. I don't have an Izumo set for Herta. So my Herta actually does less damage than normal in like APOC and MOC. In Pure Fiction, Sigonia is completely fucking fine. But in the other two, Izumo is significantly better. And I'm using an attack orb because I don't have an ice one. Like, there just aren't any ice damage orbs for me. Holy Herta. Not this MOC. Oh, yeah, because of the Trotters, right? And the Sting as well. Yeah, True Sting as well. I forgot. That's a good point, Sarah. Yeah. The 20 crit damage ain't gonna save your Acheron. Pull Jiaoqiu. There's too much to pull for, man. I just can't pull for Jiaoqiu on a rerun. You know, I'm a bit greedy and stupid here. So, I want Tribby. Then after that, I want Sunday. Then after that, I want Casterus. And then after that, I might want an Oxa. And then after that, I want Hyacine. Hey. Hey. It might not be the best polling plan. You know what? At the end of the day, what matters is the journey and not the destination. That is what truly matters in life. You know what else matters as well? Maxing out your clock statue and finally getting E6 at HMC. I'm finally getting E6 Harmony MC in 3.0. That's truly what matters in life. Oh my goodness. Am I ever going to use this guy? I have an S5 DDD for absolutely no reason. Like, this is just completely wasted on him. Imagine getting E6 HMC after RMC power crept them. Hey, what can you do about it, man? At least he can spam DDD more than RMC. Hey, that's at least something. Just wait for the new break DPS in 4.2. And then I'll finally be able to use my HMC. Bro is so hungry for Jades. Bro, I'm desperate. I'm desperate at this point. Like, I've decided I might not go for E2 Herta and instead Tribi, so I have more variety in my supports. Because I don't like playing Robin on the Herta compared to, like, Sunday Remembrance MC or Tribi. Like, I think all three of those are going to be better options. But, like, I just have way too many characters to pull, man. I'm turning into a mint picker. Straight up. That meme of Enviosity being a mint picker in Genshin, it applies to me currently in fucking here. I'm a Jade picker. I need as many as I can get. March 7th over E0 Topaz. Is that what you're saying? March 7th over E0 Topaz? Or equal to E1, E2? And that it's over E0 Topaz? Yup. I'd have to probably disagree. I think Topaz is better than March 7th. Is that like a real thing, Sarah? Am I just stupid for saying that? Am I being fooled currently? Is March 7th like that good or something? I thought Moe's was better for Fei Xiao. If we're talking like Fei Xiao specifically, I thought Moe's was better than March 7th anyways. Although my Moe's is completely unbuilt. And he doesn't have his E6 yet. Most of the player base is being fueled? Nope. Early would have expected summons to be propagation rather than remembrance. March 7th is better. Moses niche. Moses clunky. He does more damage, but he's SP friendly and only single target. I see. Yeah, I've always assumed Topaz is better. I'm not going to lie. Because even though I myself don't own Topaz for my Fei Xiao comp, I have been using March 7th. I'm pretty sure Topaz, I don't remember what it is, but doesn't she make like enemies take more damage? Like, I don't remember what it is. It's like 50% some type of vulnerability or some shit. Yeah, I have the ratio light cone. I don't have Fei Xiao's signature, unfortunately. Ratio cone right here. Yeah. One of the few people who actually own this Lycone in the game. And this Lycone might not ever even come back. Like, I don't even know if Ratio is getting reran. I have that Lycone? Really, Sarah? I see a lot of people enter my stream at times. And they're like waiting for a Ratio rerun so they can pull this Lycone. Topaz Lycone, March 7th, Topaz. Yeah, I have heard a lot of people saying that Topaz's Lycone is like the actual game changer for the most part. I'm fiending. I'm fiending for jades. Give me some more jades. Give me some more jades. By the way, guys, can you guys see my shitty luck right here? I need E6 Mo's. I'm only one away. But instead, I get Natasha. I get Natasha again. Then I get post-op conversation. Then I get Asta. And then I get Asta again. Like, I'm not getting Mo's out of the fucking banner at all. It's been like over 40 polls since I last got Mo's. Natasha really loves you. I think I have her like E30 at this point. Like, I'm not going to complain at the end of the day because it gives me more polls because I have them E6. But, like, I'm pretty sure I have a Natasha at like E30. Shitty luck gets Herta Lycone 3 pity. Hey, you're not an OG. Alright? Don't speak if you're not an OG. Even with my 50-50 win and my 75-25 win on the Lycone, my ratio for 50-50s is still 25-75. And for Lycones, it's 33-66. If you're not an OG, you wouldn't get it. You would not get it. I was here when you fumbled on Yun Lee's Lycone. Yeah, exactly. I sent a prayer to the heavens, praying that I finally won a 75-25 after losing on Acheron's Lycone, just to fucking lose it. I go to hard pity, and I lose it. And my Yun Lee was absolutely... It was so bad. It was so fucking bad. Keep in mind, back then, I was much more casual than I am currently. So I would constantly take breaks from the game, meaning my Jade reserves were not exactly good. Like, it was really, really bad. You have Yun Lee, it's a different account. I have S4 Clara's Lycone from Lost 75-25s. Hey. You and me, brother. You and me. I still don't have one Bronya Lycone. I don't have one Bronya Lycone. So, hey, we're brothers in this. I have no one to fucking use this shit right now. Not one Bronya Lycone, but I have an S4 Clara. So, you know, that kind of makes up for it, right? I'm going to be hoping that I win Sunday. I'm not going to lie, if I lose on Sunday's Lycone, because that's going to be the next Lycone I pull for, I might just give up on doing Lycone banners. Like, straight up. If I end up losing on Sunday's Lycone, I might just give up at that point. Like, even when there's a 70%, 75% chance to win, I still lose most of the time. Oh, nice. 30 Jades. I really like this part of Amphorius. This is probably, like, the most beautiful area. In terms of, like, the water and shit. Hoyo consistently makes Lycones almost must pulls. It is what it is at the end of the day, man. It is what it is. They usually just sell better quality of life through the Lycones. And then E1s and E2s are usually massive damage increases for the DPSs. Mostly E2. That's just how they do the marketing. Is it worth saving up for Branya's Lycone for Sunday if I don't want his signature? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like at this point, five pulls, five pulls. But I feel like at like this far in the game, the 30 pulls is probably more worth it than any of the standard Lycones. Like, that's just my opinion, but like 30 pulls into a Lycone banner where you might be able to get a Lycone that's like significantly better than Branya's is probably more important. Especially with the Lycone banner having a lower soft pity. Like, Branya's Lycone is good. Like, I'm not saying it isn't. It's the best out of all those standard Lycones. But, like, we've gotten so far into the game to the point where, like, the difference between a lot of limited and standard Lycones is, like, massive. It's massive. When is the soft pity on the Lycone banner? I think it's 10 earlier than the normal banner. So I believe it's like 73 or 74 for Honkai Starro. So for the Lycone banner, it would probably be like 63 or 64. Remember, guys, DDD is in the next banner. In the next banner, on the second phase, there will be DDD here. Make sure to get your DDD. That is more important than getting Aglaea's Lycone. Get your DDDs. No, the Lycone banner is scary to pull on. 75-25 and then losing is like... like, that does not feel good at all. Few DDDs on her E2. Hey, you know, it's just the Eidolon power creep, man. It's the Eidolon power creep. What are you going to do about it? Will you pull on Robin's Lycone just to get DDDs? No, I already have 7 of them. I have an S5 one, and I have an S2 one. So this one's S5, this one's S2. And anyways, leaks, you know, leaks. Ooh, leaks. A lot of people are saying they prefer Triby's Lycone over Robin's for Robin because she's able to have better ult uptime. Tempted to go to Herta's Lycone just for that extra skill points? I mean, yeah, it is a really nice quality of life. It really is. I do hope Anaxa ends up being skill point neutral. Like, I really hope it's another Jade situation, and you just don't need to skill every single turn at all. But if it isn't, like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. It's probably not going to feel the greatest to play Herta. Is Triby better than Robin for new players? In my opinion, yes. Even in the V1 currently, yes. Because the next 3 or 4 patches, it's going to be old DPSs that would rather have Triby over Robin. I mean, Aglaea still uses Robin, actually. No, isn't Aglaea like the Sunday Robin combo? Is it better than the Sunday Remembrance MC combo for Aglaea? I'm not completely sure. But, like, every other upcoming DPS so far, it's seeming like they're going to use, what's it called? Remembrance MC and Sunday. And then the third best option would be Triby. And if you run any comp where it's, like, duo DPS, it's 100% Triby. Like, even currently, like, I do not like playing Herta with Robin. Even though Herta can take advantage of, like, the attack scaling, it's still, like, I don't really like it. They're interchangeable. Should I pull Tribby or Robin if my only 5 stars so far are Herta, Sunday, Aventurine? 100% Tribby. It's 100% Tribby. Yeah, Robin has an energy problem. This is more so my personal agenda, but I want them to make Tribby's ult cost lower so that I can put DDD on her and make her a lot more broken. I know they won't do it, but I'm hoping the devs fall for the bait. I need another HMC, but for a different comp. I don't think Tribby will get a crazy buff, but I think it's for sure possible she gets some slight buffs to make her like more of a prevalent like best in slot for Herta. I mean, if you want to, Tris, you don't have to. Castros is still like 2 patches away. The devs fall for the bait, hopefully. Yeah, the E1 Robin is fine with the Herta. Even then, it's still a little annoying because you need to keep getting energy up, so you want to skill with Robin every turn. But 100%, Robin with her E1 probably gives better buffs than anyone else at E0. Like, I don't think that would be wrong. E1 Bubbin. What can you do about it? E1 Bubbin. E1 Bubbin is the queen of harmony in this game. Do you think Ruan May would work in a caster's team instead of RMC? I don't know if the speed boost on Ruan May would mess up caster's slow gameplay. I'm maybe Ruan May would work. The thing is, any harmony works. It's just which one is like on the lower end of the spectrum. Like which one is worse. I think Ruan May is going to be one of the worst overall options. Like straight up Tribby will just be better. I don't think there's really anything you can do about it. That 30% vulnerability is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like if we're talking pure versatility, Ruan May is probably the most versatile harmony in the entirety of the game. Because you can literally put her in any team in the entire game. And she's going to have at least one buff that a DPS is able to take advantage of. But she is like replaced as a best in slot by a few other supports and quite a few comps. Especially for Castris. Like Sunday, Remembrance MC, and Tribby are probably going to straight up be better options. I think anyone with action advance as well. Like, I'm not going to lie. Considering you want to run Castris on like 95 base speed for her Relic set, like even people with any action advance would probably be a better option over Ruan May. Unless you run duo DPS, then maybe. I don't know. I think if you already have HMC, Fugue, and Ling Sha, you don't really need Ruan May. Like, Ruan May's nice, especially because of the 50% increased weakness break efficiency. But, like, I don't know. In the first place, I'm pretty sure HMC and Fugue, although they are worst in, like, breaking bar, they give an overall bigger damage than, like, Ruan May and Fugue. Or Ruan May and Trailblazer. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I understand for break teams. If it's for break teams and you want to make your break team last longer, I mean, pull for Ruan Mei, right? If you really like the character that much. But outside of break, I think Triby is just better. Uh, I mean, I can't say K70. Like, you don't have to pull for Triby if you're fine with using Remembrance MC. But I don't know if you want to go for Summon DPS in the future, in which you'll have to put Remembrance MC on their team. And then you'll end up wanting Triby on your Herta team. Like, there's a lot to think about when it comes to someone's subjective experience on pulling. Yeah, you can also wait until the banner ends. Because before Herta's banner ends, there's going to be like V3 or V4 for Triby, which will probably be a lot more solidified for her kit than the current V1. Having E1 Robin should be enough for me, but might get Triby on a rerun. I think E1 Robin is genuinely fine. If the only problem that presents itself is Anaxa, right? If Anaxa also ends up wanting to use a skill point every fucking turn, that's gonna be really fucking annoying, right? And like having E1 Robin is probably gonna be like really annoying. But if he's like skill point neutral, like Triby also being skill point positive compared to Robin is pretty nice. Like that is a plus. If Anaxa ends up being like a skill point hungry demon, then Robin's probably going to be like one of the worst options possible. But I hope not, right? Like I truly hope not. I hope that they do work Anaxa around Triby so that he has like a semi easily attainable ult and he doesn't consume like an insane amount of skill points. The thing is, Valk, reruns in this game, other than Robin's, are pretty fucking ass. Like, yeah, maybe like Harmony rerun, like Ruan Mei got reran on Firefly's patch, and back then she was pretty meta. And Robin's been getting reran, but when it comes to like anything that's not a Harmony or a Sustain, like their reruns are usually pretty shit. And going into the 3.x meta, I don't see a single character who has Robin as their best in slot. Not a single one. You might have cooked yourself by pulling Herta? Not really, no. I should be fine. Like, no matter what, I'll be able to get Castris on Sunday. If I lose the 50-50 on Triby, I might even be able to get a light cone because I'm fully guaranteed for Sunday. So I can't lose the 50-50 first. I didn't cook myself by pulling Herta at all. That makes sense, yeah. Like, people forget I am not a free-to-play. Like, I don't buy Jades, but I get, like, an extra, what, over 30 pulls compared to a free-to-play every single patch. So, it's a lot easier for me personally to plan my pulls than, like, a complete free-to-play. The herd is fine without Triby, yeah, but that's now, right? Like, this is why I don't like the mindset of, oh, this character is already strong enough anyways. Because, like, people did that for Ling Shaw with the break team. And they did that for Zhao Q with the Acheron team. And look where that got them. Look where that mindset got them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't exactly adopt the mindset that like, oh, Trippy isn't necessary for now, but because you end up having to wait like 6 months or like 7.5 months for them to get a rerun again, and it's not a fun time waiting that long. Like, have you guys seen the recent MOC HP inflation? It's getting out of hand, bro. It's gone up like 100% in the last 4 patches, if not more. Later they'll say Herta is mid without Tribby. Exactly. That's the issue. Either mid without Tribby or mid without Anoxa. Whoever ends up being like the most important on that team. Like that's how it always goes. Like it's happening to Fei Xiao right now. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. If you use Fei Xiao in the current MOC without Robin, it's not fun, man. It is not a good time. Okay, it is not a good time. And in Fei Xiao's release, people were like, "Oh, it's okay if you're not able to get Robin because you can still use like a Moe's March 7th combo, and even though it's worse, it's still good enough to clear endgame." But now it's aging like fucking milk if you don't have Robin with your Fei Xiao team. Yeah. Like this game needs more 4-star characters in my opinion. Like I think a lot of the power creep discussion and HP inflation, like it wouldn't matter as much if there was a cheaper alternative that people could go to over having to go for like new limited characters that are being shilled for in the end game. Like 4 stars genuinely have an important place in gacha games, and HSR barely releasing any 4 stars sucks. Like, look at Gallagher. Gallagher is one of the most versatile abundances in the entirety of the fucking game. You can put that man on any team in the game. Any team. And he's the best free to play abundance option. No, yeah, I know person. I know. I know they won't do it, but like that's just, you know, obviously what they should do at the end of the day. Like they should just be adding more 4 stars more consistently. Like, do I even use any 4 stars anymore? The only reason I'm using small Herta is because I don't have Jade. If I had Jade, I just wouldn't be using small Herta. And March 7th. So March 7th and small Herta are the only 4 stars I use in this game currently. Like I almost never use Pela. I never use Gallagher because I already have 4 sustains on my account. Like everyone else is just there. Like the only reason these guys exist is to give me 20 starlight every time I pull them on a banner because I've had them E6 for like a millennia. Xiaoqiu should be a 4 star. All right, let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. I think Zhao Q being as strong as he is as a 4 star might yeah, might not be the best idea. Unless you're talking about design wise. I think Zhao Q's design is actually 4 star worthy. I like Moe's more than Zhao Q. I mean, yeah, Remembrance MC is really good. I mean, we all know Remembrance MC is gonna get like there's gonna be some limited version that replaces Remembrance MC, like Fugue with HMC. But like that shit's not gonna come for a while, so I'm not even stressing about it. RMC is really nice though. Like He's really good. I actually, this is one of the few things I appreciate about Honkai Star Rail. Like HMC and RMC are both meta in their niches. Like they are both really, really good. I hope that My Day gets rid of his fucking auto battle shit. It's a bit annoying. It makes sense story wise and lore wise, but it would be nice if they got rid of him just doing whatever the fuck he wants. I understand that, Ward, but like at the same time there is an issue with him auto battling where he'll target the wrong enemy and it might end up taking you like an extra cycle or two all because his auto battle is fucking retarded. Like that genuinely can happen. No, Zen. Yeah, if they were full AoE, it would be less of an issue, Ward. But because he's destruction, it's just not the best. I keep seeing Doom posting on Jade. Is it worth using her with the Herta? Yes. Jade is the best in slot for the Herta. The reason you're probably seeing Doom posting is either because Battery Serval is also really good or because of Anaxa in the future. That's like the only reason I could see her being Doom posted. At the end of the day, you're going to run 2 teams in Pure Fiction anyways, so there's no point in really Doom posting her. She's still like the best support for Pure Fiction, period. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend pulling her because of Anaxa in 3.2, but if you already have her and you already pulled for her, like she has good value. Like it's not like she doesn't. The thing is, Blad, that's only true if Anaxa's damage is underwhelming. If Anaxa ends up doing like double to triple the damage of an E0S0 Jade at E0S0, him being more skill point hungry won't even matter. Like that's kind of the thing. If he does enough damage, it won't really matter. Especially if you run like Tribby Ling Sha. Tribby's SP positive and Ling Sha is also SP positive. So I mean Argenti is really good. Especially with Herta's light cone. But like Argenti is really good. I've seen a lot of sustainless runs at this point where they use Argenti with the Herta, and I've seen a lot of 0 cycles. Like Argenti is genuinely like a really, really good pair up with the Herta. Damn, nice persistent. It's good, Gabby. What's up, ASAP? Yeah, exactly, Zen. That's why, like, I said this in my previous video when I was talking about my thoughts on My Day and Tribby. Tribby's value will likely lie alongside Anaxa and not like instantly like best in slot for the Herta. I think it's the combination with Tribi being SP positive and maybe Anaxa not being SP positive or even neutral, where you actually get like full advantage of it. Because if Anaxa is a strong enough sub DPS and he's more general than just being with the Herta, then there's going to be a genuine comp where you run main crit DPS, then Anaxa as the sub DPS, and then Tribi as the support. And then you put any SP positive sustain. Or if the main DPS doesn't consume skill points all that much, you put like Ho probably, if they need energy. Best team for Herta will probably be Herta, Noxa, Tribi, Gallagher. Gallagher? I don't know about Gallagher. Probably be Ling Sha. Actually, if we're all being honest, it'll be Hyacine in 3.3. But we don't know about anything in Hyacine currently. SP positivity, Ling Sha is SP positive. You only have to use the skill once, and then you can basic like 2 or 3 times in a row. And like you only have to skill to keep Fuyuan on the action bar. No, Blad, you obviously want to, but you don't have to is the thing. Like the only time Aventurine would be better is if you're going against enemies that attack a lot more frequently than usual. Then yeah, sure, Aventurine could be better. Yeah, but she doesn't have to use it every turn, person. Like you don't have to use the skill every turn. Like it's not needed at all. She's already like in terms of sustaining, she is the only one who can hit like all mobs on field with her skill. With one skill, she's able to do what Aventurine can do in one follow-up. And that doesn't include Fuyuan on the action bar or her ult, which also hits all enemies on field. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to regenerating energy, there just isn't anyone better than Ling Sha. Even if you don't spam the skill every turn, you can still have her SP positive and she's still like the best option. Yeah, Ling Sha obviously wants to use her skill every turn if possible. But if you're running into skill point issues trying to spam it every single time, then obviously you just don't spam it every single time. You only use it whenever you need to put Fuyuan back on the action bar. Yeah. Like if you look at my Ling Sha currently, 160 speed. I probably should put Quid Pro Quo. Do I have Quid Pro Quo? Yeah, Lynx has it. So I have my Ling Sha on 160 speed. I don't know why. I don't know if this makes any difference compared to 151. I just put it there. And she's able to take like 3 turns plus Fuyuan plus the ult. Like she regenerates energy like almost more than small Herta does for big Herta. The thing is, Pooh, that doesn't apply in any endgame mode. So in the endgame modes, when you use her technique, Fuyuan is automatically on the action bar. So you don't have to introduce her and instantly use the skill if you use the technique. And we already know that in every single endgame mode, you can use techniques before starting the battle. So the only way she doesn't start with Fuyuan is if you're not doing endgame. That's understandable, person. It's understandable. In my opinion, though, Ling Sha gets a lot of her value outside of MOC. Like, I understand MOC is basically the only endgame anyone takes seriously. But in Pure Fiction and APOC, Ling Sha has the highest value by far. Like, it's not even really close in my opinion. Like, MOC is probably her weakest mode. Yeah, Buffalo. I do think even if you have like a high Eidolon Gallagher, like Ling Sha is still significantly better than Gallagher. Like, I don't care what people say. The only advantage Gallagher really has is I think he's better for the Acheron team in inflicting dot. And like he hits, I think, more often. So he's able to take better advantage of quid pro quo. Like, that's basically it. In terms of damage, sustainability, like a lot of other things, like Ling Sha is just straight up better. Nice, Buffalo. How does he break bosses faster than Ling Sha? Ling Sha can let Fu Yuan go, do ult, let Fu Yuan go again, use E, boost up Fu Yuan, and Fu Yuan takes another turn. Like, that's like 5 turns using only 1 skill point. Enhanced? Oh, right. With his E6, he gets his enhances for another turn, right? But then again, that's single target. Like, that's only if you're trying to break like one enemy. When it comes to breaking all enemies on field, Ling Sha completely eclipses him. Oh, that makes sense. The thing is, person, sustains have way more value than a DPS. Like, at this point in the game, like, I think Ling Sha's value is better than even a lot of new DPSs. Because within 1 or 2 patches, there's going to be another DPS that's just as strong, if not stronger. I don't think Ling Sha is overrated. If I'm being honest, I think if anyone is overrated in this game, it's Aventurine. Aventurine is still easily the second best in the game, but people talk as if he's like the undisputed #1 sustain in the entirety of the game, and that it's going to stay that way for like absolutely forever. Like, I think if we're talking MOC specifically, Aventurine is probably better than Ling Sha in MOC. Like, I'm not even going to try arguing it. But if we were to talk about just overall value, like, it's a completely different story. Huohuo is not number one. Huohuo is not the number one sustain in the game. There's too many DPSs in this game that have a special ult mechanic that are meta and that what like Huohuo wouldn't benefit in the slightest. And Huohuo is incredibly unskill point positive. Like, she is completely skill point negative. Aventurine and Link Shot can both be skill point positive. Like, Huohuo is only better in the few teams where you can actually afford to use her skill every single turn. The thing is, person, you can make that argument for literally anything else in the game. Like, oh, why pull Tribby when you have Robin and Robin is already good enough? Why pull the Herta when you have Acheron and Acheron is already good enough? Like, that argument applies to every single character in the game. I mean, the thing is, Ben, that you almost always want to use her skill constantly. Especially if you're running her with a Remembrance MC Sunday combo. Like, the only reason Huohuo has been moving up the ranks recently is because of the Remembrance MC Sunday combo. Because those two are both skill point positive. Sunday with his Lycone is neutral. Or sorry, without the Lycone is neutral. But with the Lycone is the most positive in the game. So people have been taking like full advantage of Huohuo by running her with Remembrance MC and Sunday, and she's able to spam her skill every turn. That's the reason why she's been moving up the ranks recently. Yeah, exactly what Buzz said. Like, it's better to get Huohuo's ult up as fast as possible, because then you get Remembrance MC's ult up, which helps with, obviously, Mem's support and action advance. You get Sunday's ult up, which also gives 20% energy to the main DPS, and as well more damage. Like, it's a very broken three-way combo that those three do. My Day is not doing the same damage as Aglaya. My Day is doing significantly more damage. But he is being buffed by the MOC quite a bit. I rarely see leak showcases that use Ling Sha. That's because Huohuo is currently in the meta. Most people are using Huohuo because all the new like DPSs that are coming out are energy hungry. So someone like My Day, who is skill point neutral, you're able to run Huohuo completely fine. So they just use Huohuo to get the energy up as much as possible. Yo, Gabby, what's up, Zarif? Is Aglaya better than My Day? I'm not even sure. I'm not gonna speak on it. I think like a fully optimally tuned team probably. But this is all assuming that My Day doesn't get any HP support. Like, there's a higher chance that we get a HP support in the future than we get like a new best in slot support for Aglaya. Because Aglaya is incredibly niche. She scales off speed. Yeah, I've already said that My Day is slightly weaker. I've already said this. Like, current V1 My Day is 100% slightly weaker. And the MOC buff is like making it a lot easier for him at the exact same time. So he very clearly does need some type of buff. We'll just see how that ends up going in the V2. I think we're only like 2 or 3 days away from V2 anyways. Let's see if there's any changes at all. Tribby is mostly for, what's it called? Tribby is mostly for, why do I keep forgetting? Tribby's mostly for the Herta. And I'm pretty sure Tribby's buffs are better than Ruan Mei's because of the 30% damage vulnerability on her ult. Like, damage vulnerability is significantly better than defense shred, which is what Ruan Mei's E1 gives. Like, there's not really a better buff than vulnerability on enemies. If you normally do like 1 million, if they have 30% vulnerability, they're going to take 1.3 million damage. The higher damage you do, the more you're able to take advantage of vulnerability. I mean, I'm not going to doom post my day. It's too early. Like, I know he looks bad, but like, literally the Herta was in the exact same spot. V1, V2 Herta, I didn't make a single video on her because she just had like really bad pulling value. It wasn't until the V3 hit where I genuinely started realizing, hey, wait. This could be like a really good pull. This could be a good character. So I'm not going to hate on a character when they're in their V1 anymore. I think I've learned my lesson with the Herta. Oh yeah, my day's Eidolons are shit. I thought that the E1 allowing heals to go into his HP accumulation or his blood pool accumulation would actually be like a significant change. Brother, a Huo heal only makes like a 5% difference. A 5% difference to his blood pool. And getting hit by an enemy does like a 20 or 30% difference. Like, the healing barely does shit. It barely does shit. In fairness, Seraph, the more damage you give Tribby, the more valuable she becomes. Because she is the only Harmony in the game currently that can also dish out some damage. Like, that's why they shielded so hard for her E6 and made her E6 like a 700% multiplier. Like, you can literally run a Harmony as a DPS while they also give buffs and are completely skill point positive. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. She should, Truckun. Yeah, I also think his E1 needs to be in his base kit. Like, it's not even greedy because his E1 is barely good, man. Like, his E1 does not make that big of a difference. I think his E1 should be in his base kit. Like, you can even get rid of, like, the ignore defense, whatever part of his E1. Like, just the healing part that accumulates into his blood pool, just put that in the base kit. Castress will probably be the most broken DPS drop since she's the anniversary DPS. I'm gonna make a hot take right now. the Herta with Tribby might be on par with Castris. This is going to be my guess, my assumption. I have no proof. I have no leaks. But the Herta with Tribby will be on par with a Castris without her optimal team. That is my guess. Because this is literally what happened with Acheron. They released Sparkle, the Quantum Harmony, while rerunning Dill. So Dill got a new best in slot harmony. He was the strongest in the game. And then Acheron dropped. Without best in slot teammates. And she was still the strongest in the game. Like, I'm not going to lie. If they do that shit again, it's basically confirmed at this point that you just wait for the anniversary DPS drop. Like, that's going to be the most meta one. Like, even if we just look, like, she's being completely shielded. She's also getting her own relic set, her own planars. You get 32 crit value and 10% quantum damage from just this relic set alone. Like, if the shilling wasn't obvious before, it is now. She is very obviously just going to be this big ass DPS drop. Herta is more like Dill's rerun on Sparkle. Or like Dill's rerun in 2.0. And then Sparkle. And I think the Firefly and Acheron are more so going to be Castris and Phanon. Phanon is Fei Xiao? I mean, maybe. I see him more as Firefly, though. Because Firefly released, and she was on par, if not at the time, better than Acheron. Without Zhao Q. So, I think it's another thing where Phanon will be the next DPS to be on par, if not better than Castris. I mean, whether or not Phanon is free-to-play friendly or not isn't really, like... Like, I don't think that's going to determine whether he's the Firefly of the patch. Plus, all of these DPSs are so-called free-to-play friendly until, like, 2 or 3 patches later. And now, it sucks if you have the free-to-play team, and it's way better if you have their best-in-slot supports. How many new Battle Pass icons can we get before Castris? Like 2? Battle Passes only last like 1 patch, right? Probably 2. Why do I keep getting this shitty ass set every fucking time?
Who you grinding for? Castris. And possibly Tribi as well. This relic domain applies to both of them. Is there anything I can level out? This failed. This got speed. Castris does not want speed. Not really. Garbage, garbage, garbage. HP with crit damage. So this one went all into crit rate. I could do this one. Because I don't think Castris is really going to need all that much crit rate. But I'll still keep this just in case. That's understandable, person. Is Castris a crit DPS? Yeah, she should be an HP scaling crit DPS. Fuck it, all in. I have so much fucking spare of this. So, the only stat we want is crit damage. That's all we want here. I mean, I guess, man. I guess. It's whatever. Yep. Use your dice on that relic? Yeah, later on. Was that my only speed piece? No, I have more, but it's not double crit. Crit rate body. I could get crit damage. Or get HP instead. You know, there's that as well. We got some potential here, some potential. Nope, we get HP instead. Nice. You love to see that. Some potential here as well. Not the best substats, but you know, so long as it gets crit damage. A. This is the one. Now keep in mind, I cannot use this on anyone. But hey, it's some content, right? So, here we go. Oh my goodness. Well, it was nice. It was nice doing relic rolls. Went pretty well. You can't salvage anything that's been leveled up, Pooh. And either way, the XP would be more worth it. Relic grinding is worse than hell itself? Yeah, nothing new here. Nothing new. Nothing you can really do about it.
Open sesame. Time to try. Immerse yourself in it. Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Curiosity.
Oh, I didn't know that, Pooh.
Nothing but a boy. Amazing. But then again, it's me you're talking about.
Why do I need to find these fucking bugs? They're so frustrating. Hello, Sam. You can salvage relics no matter the level now? Wait, actually? How many pulls right now? I have 5 and I have 40 pity. But I think I'm going to go for Tribby. So that I have less of a support issue on my account. How? Oh, includes enhanced relics. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who's on the chopping block? Who's on the chopping block? What about you? That ain't looking too good. Are you on the chopping block? You as well. What about you? Yeah, you're also on the chopping block. What about you? You're not on the chopping block. Eh. Bleh. Disgusting. Bleh. Disgusting. Attack and speed only. Yeah, you're also on the chopping block. Only effect res and defense. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Why is this not locked? Pretty mid. Defense, effect hit rate, defense. Mid. Next, attack, HP, mid. Next, break effect, 1 mid. Next, speed, mid. Next, attack. You're semi decent. You're a filler piece. What about you? Who the fuck is running break effect on this set? Oh, really, person? Thank you for letting me know that. Very good information. Keep speed boots. I mean, these speed boots are complete shit, though. Like, I'd rather just get rid of them for the most part, but sure. This has attack, so no. Crit damage. Yeah, no, not that one. Filler piece. Speed piece. Another speed piece. This one's pretty shit, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't really have much issue getting rid of that one. Effect res, 2 rolls into crit rate, 1 HP. I mean, this is also easily replaceable. I don't really care. This is 100% not fucking... I am 100% not getting rid of that. Nope. Only attack percent. Yeah, get rid of it. Alright, I think that's good enough. Yes, I do own dot characters, but I never fucking use them. Alrighty, guys. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Alright, let's make 5 of these. Come on, give me something good. HP percent. You... That's not bad. That's not bad. It just needs to get HP. I mean, this could... Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, potential. 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 Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that potential? Dog, how do you have 6,000 of those things? I just sacrificed plus 15 relics for fun. So let's get into it. So this is the current piece I have. I only have 2 rolls into HP, not a single crit substat. Disgusting. Disgusting. Castris is an anniversary drop. How could I ever disrespect her with this shitty ass piece? So, we need to get a better one. We need a better one right now, right here. Come on. Don't disappoint me. Give me HP. Give me HP. No me gusta. No me gusta. You know what I'm saying? No me gusta. Give me HP. Give me HP. Yes. 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 I love you. I love you, Dawe. Oh my god. Holy fuck, I love you, Dawe. What a great man you are. Alright. Alright. I want 3 rolls into HP percent and 2 rolls into crit damage. That is a good case scenario. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want here. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. 2 rolls of HP, 1 crit damage. That's literally not possible. Yeah, I realized afterwards. But I'll take this. It's good enough. Castris wants crit damage and she wants HP percent. We got a new piece, boys. We got a new piece. I can't use this speed piece because Castris doesn't want speed. But W. Absolute W right there. Alright, what's the next piece that needs to be replaced? This one's fine. This one's actually like one of the best case scenarios. The boots. How are the boots looking? That is a lot of crit rate, but we are looking for crit damage more than we're looking for crit rate. And then this, it's fine, right? It's nothing special. I think the boots, I should get a second pair of boots just in case, right? Just in case, right? Just in case. Just in case. Watch Castro scale like Jing Liu. Hey, don't jinx it. This, not really. I mean, someone could use it maybe in the future. Like Tribby. Maybe Tribby could use this? No, not attack percent. It needs to be HP percent made stat. Only HP percent. Garbage. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. 10 more. Come on, come on. It's always defense percent. It's always defense percent. Oh, it's always defense percent. It's always defense percent. Come on, HP. HP. I never get speed boots with crit stats when I fucking want it. And when I don't need it, I get it. I just don't understand this at all. Oh. Yes. Boys, we got one. We got one. We got one. Guys, we got one. You horrible relics, I'm saying. We got one. This has potential. Come on, come on, come on. Where's my Hanya? There's my Hanya. So we got some new boots. All in. All in. No pussy shit, all in. What are we thinking here, team? What are we thinking here? I'm thinking 2 rolls crit damage, 2 rolls HP. That's what I'm thinking currently. And what I'm thinking will come true. Let's go. Let's go. The thing is, this is actually good. I think I can get a casterist to damn near 100% crit rate now if I use this boot. Because this gives 5.8% crit rate. And this glove gives 2.3. And then there's 64% total with Remembrance MC Sunday and her Relic set. And this isn't even including planars. I genuinely think that's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. Yeah. So if she needs a shit ton of crit, if she needs more crit damage, I use this piece. And if she needs more crit rate, I use this piece. I can just go between the two. This body, I don't think I can get anything better than this body piece. I'm not even going to bother. Like, it'd be way too difficult. So, I honestly think we have, like, everything we need for her. If I need more, I'll probably do another Gamba Relic later. But I think this 4-piece is completely fine. They all have HP and crit stats. Yeah, Mariah, I get it, yeah. And then in 3.1, I'm probably going to save my Relic Remains, like the Relic Remains I have right now, for the 3.1 planar set. That's probably what I'll save it for. Because, I'm not going to lie, I think we can all guess, trying to get a quantum damage percent orb will probably not be a good time. Although, actually, you'd probably want HP, no? Who knows? We'll end up seeing when she releases, and we get better leaks. Yeah, Sunday gives 20% crit rate. With E1 Remembrance MC, it's 10% more crit rate as well. So, just the Relic set plus, what's it called? Sunday and Remembrance MC on the team is 64% crit rate. Not including any substats. Or main stats. Yeah, HP percent probably is better. If that is the case, I'll just use Relic Remains later, yeah. But damn, thank you to whoever in chat told me that I could use plus 15 relics and, like, feed it. Like, I genuinely didn't know you could do that and get a shit ton of Relic Remains from it. Because I had a shit ton of plus 15 relics that are complete dog shit. RMC light cone S1 is 28%. What's RMC's light cone? Doesn't RMC's light cone have crit damage? Or are we talking about like a future light cone in like 3.1? I'm happy though. I think that's the fastest I ever gotten like a decent 4-piece for anyone. HP percent is so fucking easy to build. Like, it is so easy. The new Herta shop one? No, this is the new Herta shop one. It has crit damage and not like crit rate. Oh. Oh, are we talking about crit damage and not crit rate? Does MC also boost crit damage? Yes. Here with the mem thingy, increase all allies crit damage by an amount equal to 13.2% of mem's crit damage, plus 26.4% of the if the charge has yet to reach 100. So he does give crit damage. Build the planars now. They aren't in the game yet. The planars for Castris aren't in the game yet. Oh wait, are you talking about Herta's? Are you guys talking about Herta's planar with Izumo? I could try and get Izumo. But I need an ice damage sphere with 2 crit stats. Like, that's damn near impossible. Yeah, her planars aren't releasing until 3.1. I'm gonna see if there's, like, any more shitty 15... Like, level 15 relics I can get rid of. Not this one. It's hard getting double crit on this shit. Okay, this shit is pretty ass. Wow. That's pretty bad. This one's... Wow. But why do I have these? These are so bad. Are you getting Tribby? Yeah, probably. Bro, these are so ass. This is actually like semi good enough. This is a speed rope. It's whatever. Okay, this is literally useless, yeah. Ice damage or attack is fine anyways? Yeah, but I prefer to get ice damage. But what really matters is just getting Izumo. Actually, do I even bother wasting it? I don't know if I want to waste all these relic remains when I already have a perfectly fine planar set. This is mid. This is also incredibly mid. This is as well incredibly mid. This is not good, man. Holy fuck. 3 defense, 2 crit rate attack. Yeah, this is just wow. I never realized how many shit relics I had. Like, this is actually pretty embarrassing. I didn't realize it was this bad. Don't you have some Izumo pieces after Acheron? I don't have any spare. I don't have an ice damage, and I don't think I have an attack orb. Like, I don't even have an attack orb either. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Like, I'm pretty confident I don't have it. So I have a rope. That's good enough, I think, somewhere. Yeah, this one. Oh, wait, no, not this one. I was just going to move Acheron's rope onto my Herta. But I don't have... Yeah, I don't have an attack orb or an ice damage orb. Like, all of these are damage boost right here. Not a single one is attack. Yeah, mine's already good enough. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'm going to save those relic remains for either Tribby, so I keep doing, like, the same relic, and I use it for Tribby, or, what's it called? I use it for planars for Castris. That's basically it. Yeah, I know, person. I just don't have either one. Yeah. Plus, either way, Sigonia is low-key better. Sigonia is low-key better in pure fiction. So I'm actually kind of fine with it. Yeah, she wants the new quantum set. Her and Castorus share the exact same set. It's this one. Poet of Morning Collapse. Ray, how I play the game now is completely different to how I used to play it. Like, I used to constantly take breaks from the game. I never relic farm. Like, I didn't like the idea of playing a gacha game every day, and I still don't. But I'm just more invested in the game now. So, it's a lot easier for me to get, like, relics and farm relics every single day now. HP body for Castorus? Yeah, I already got an HP body for her. I'm assuming HP body is what she's going to want. If not, I can just get a crit damage one. It's whatever. It's not that hard. How good is Yun Li? Decent. She's not meta in anything, but she's decent in everything. But I'm not gonna lie, I think the Herta took her spot as like one of the most valuable all-around DPSs in the game. Yeah. Dark, I'm assuming it's that. And I also, if I had to guess, like she should have some type of like attack or damage bonus or even maybe even crit that scales off of her max HP. So, I'm assuming like overall HP percent would probably end up being the better overall thing. And like even currently with my day, from what I've seen, most leakers are running my day on HP percent body as well. So Castorus will probably be the same situation. Yeah, Zarif, I agree. The best case scenario for relics for Castorus are probably crit damage and then double HP for substats. It's like the best case scenario. And then the even better case scenario is if you're able to somehow get the perfect quad substats. So double HP, crit damage, crit rate. Do you think there's enough pulls from now on up to Castorus to get Herta, Castorus, and Triby? Um, no. If you're a free to play, probably not. But if you're a low spender, yes. If you're able to get the express pass, yes. Because that's what I'm doing currently. Because in 3.0, we got 110 free to play pulls, which is around 137 for express pass. And then in 3.1, let's assume it's like 90 average pulls. You can get 117 with the express pass. And then 3.2 is an anniversary, so you can get even more. You can get like 140, 150. You probably can get all three, like patch to patch to patch. It's just that you're going to have to win the 50-50 every time. If you lose it even once, I don't think you'd be able to get them. Jeez, my voice is cracking too much. I need to get something to drink. Yeah, Blad. That's my favorite part about these HP scalers, especially Castorus in specific, since she literally wants to be at 0 speed. This is genuinely almost easier than building break. Like, I'm not even trolling. This is probably easier than building break because you don't have to worry about getting speed at all. I'm not gonna get either's Lycone Sam. Like I don't think I'd be able to afford it. And if I'm gonna go for anyone's Lycone, it'll be Sunday's. I care about Sunday's Lycone over anyone else's Lycone in this game. That's like my number one priority. Yeah, it's far easier than Break. If only this had like a crit rate substat here as well, but I'm not gonna complain. This is really good. I just need to wait for the planars now. Really, Ray? I mean, it's understandable. I think it's always just up to the person. I think the extra 27 pulls, sometimes allowing me to get like a character before their banner goes away, like in my opinion, that's worth it to me. So I don't really mind it. But I understand everyone thinks differently about it. Yeah, Xeon, Sunday with his Lycone is such a game changer because that amount of skill point positivity outside of him already being like the best hyper carry buffer in the game, like there's so much value to that. You can just spam Huohuo every single time, like her skill every time when you have her on a Sunday team with a Lycone, which is like incredibly valuable with these 3.x DPS's high ass energy cost. See you later, Pooh. Tribby. Tribby would be a way better pull for new players than Robin. Always not getting a single dollar from me. I know this game could be better. I understand that mindset, yeah. Unfortunate, Blad. Unfortunate. Someday. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even care for like Sunday at all when it comes to like in game, right? When it comes to like lore design, like I don't really care for him, but he's just so good. He's so fucking good. All right, I'm gonna end stream here, guys. It was good enough. It lasted long enough. We got some good relics. I think I might make a video out of those few relics that I pulled on. Appreciate you all stopping by. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night. Peace.